Peace to everybody. This is an update about Michael Avenatti, and now you got Mark Geragos. Accusations spark trouble for one-time CNN fixtures. And as you know, CNN is putting out fake news that are not true and on top of that, they're hiding everything they don't want nobody to know about. And as you can see here in the video, this is Michael Avenatti. The arrest Monday of Michael Avenatti in an extortion case reportedly linked to fellow celebrity lawyer Mark Geragos sparked trouble for two men who recently had been fixtures on cable news, especially CNN. So CNN is really causing a lot of havoc right now, and this guy Mark Geragos, he's sparking trouble for two men, so CNN can have their fixture about all these accusations and the lies in that. Avenatti, the pugnacious attorney best known for representing adult film actress Stormy Daniels in lawsuits against President Trump, was arrested on charges that included trying to shake down Nike for as much as $25 million with a co-conspirator by threatening the company with bad publicity. The attorney, who also was accused of embezzling a client's money to pay his own expenses, was charged with extortion and bank and wire fraud in separate cases in New York and California. He was arrested in New York. So Michael Avenatti was arrested in New York City today, and he was accused of embezzling a client's money. He also did represent Stormy Daniels, but he dropped her because Stormy Daniels didn't have no proof of anything what she had against Donald Trump. So, it was just crazy. Also, Avenatti was trying to shake down $25 million with a co-conspirator, and it's just a lot of havoc going on with everything. The suspected co-conspirator was identified by the Associated Press and the Wall Street Journal as Geragos, a Los Angeles criminal defense lawyer, also known for his work with celebrities. CNN, which has hired him as a contributor, but cut ties with him Monday. So CNN, they hired this lawyer, and it was identified by the Associated Press and the Wall Street Journal. And CNN decided to cut ties with him. And like I said, CNN is a bunch of lying rats. They lie about everything, and they're covering up a lot of stuff they don't want us to know about. And somebody has to expose CNN because of all these lies. As you can see here in this picture, you got Chris Brown with his purple hair and Mark Geragos, the lawyer. I'm not sure how old he is, but this was in 2015. In a span of just over 2 months last year, Avenatti appeared 108 times on just two cable news outlets combined, CNN and MSNBC, as the Washington Free Beacon reported. He showed up on CNN 65 times and on MSNBC 43 times between March 7th and May 10th, according to the paper. So Avenatti was back and forth with CNN and MSNBC, the two biggest criminal news outlets that hide everything. And so he was 65 times on CNN and 43 times on MSNBC. I do not believe anything CNN or MSNBC say because they are fake news and they always will be fake news. I don't care how much people say, oh, well, they're telling. No, they're not telling the truth. CNN and MSNBC don't talk about half the stuff that we, the public, have a right to know about. They're hiding it in their wherever their vaults or whatever they're hiding it at. Avenatti rose to national prominence by representing Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, in a lawsuit to break a confidentiality agreement to speak about her alleged affair with Trump. He also made headlines when he briefly explored the idea of a presidential bid last year. In fact, CNN media correspondent Brian Steller told Avenatti last year, one reason I'm taking you seriously as a contender is because of your presence of cable news. So, Stormy Daniels' real name is Stephanie Clifford, so now that we know, she accused of Donald Trump having an affair with her. First of all, who the heck wants a porn star? Donald Trump is married to Melania Trump. And they've been together for their marriage has been together for 13 years. So I don't know what Stormy Daniels' problem is, but she needs to sit her butt down somewhere and shut up. And as for CNN, they say, oh well, Brian Steller told Avenatti last year, one reason I'm taking you seriously as a contender because of your presence on cable news. Well, first of all, CNN has no right putting out fake news. It's a bunch of lies. And Brian Stelter, or whatever his last name is, he had no business being in anybody's business, really. And as you can see here, Brian York tweet that was on Twitter. And as you can see here, what he had tweeted out about CNN. Reps for CNN and MSNBC did not respond to Fox News' request for comment and the reason why they did not respond to Fox News because Fox News is exposing the lies they tell. And there's no way that CNN and MSNBC can hide anything this time because they're being exposed by Fox News. Geragos' client list has included Michael Jackson, Winona Ryder, Scott Peterson, and most recently, Jussie Smollett, the actor accused of fabricating a racist anti-gay attack in Chicago. Geragos did not respond to messages seeking comments. So, yeah, he had all these celebrities. He didn't respond to any messages to be seeking comment, and it, of course, Jussie Smollett was accused of fabricating a hoax thing, and I really don't believe any of that at all because, these news outlets are just making up stories that are not true. A CNN representative told the AP that Geragos no longer was a contributor to the network, but didn't specify why. His name was no longer listed on CNN's website as a legal analyst, so Geragos is no longer with CNN as a legal analyst, so that's a good thing. He was a contributor, but not no more. So CNN decided to drop him, and that's what they did. In the California case, Avenatti allegedly misused a client's money to pay his debts and those of his coffee business and law firm. Federal prosecutors said he also defrauded a bank by using phony tax returns to obtain millions of dollars in loans. So he was pretty much accused of all of his mess, defrauded a bank by using phony tax returns, and then he's misused the client's money to pay his debts, and also the coffee business, and there was obtaining millions of dollars in loans. Avenatti allegedly threatened to hold a news conference last week on the eve of Nike's quarterly earnings call and the start of the NCAA tournament to announce allegations of misconduct by Nike employees. The attorney and a co-conspirator demanded to be paid $15 million to $25 million and an additional $1.5 million for an Avenatti client to remain silent, the complaint said. Well, yes, he did allegedly threaten to hold a news conference last week, but did it go through? No, because we don't know if it really did or not, and I would have to say no, it didn't. But I think Avenatti might hold a news conference. Not sure though. And the co-conspirator was demanded to pay 15 to 25 million dollars plus a 1.5 million dollars for an Avenatti client to remain silent. And you know how things get totally out of context, and it's just way too much. And Avenatti's accused of these things, and with CNN and MSNBC being liars and Fox News exposing them as liars, yeah, it's pretty much what all these stories are getting mixed around and that are not true. Leave your comments in the below and what you think about this. I am out.